All right, everybody, this is it, the finished product, the Churlish Go-Getter. Now, I did try to get footage of myself building this, but I'm not that guy. I'm not a good cinematographer, especially not during the building process, and my building process always gets interrupted because I have a real life with, multiple family members needing my attention and whatnot, and I try not to seal myself off yeah, so all of my footage has people who would prefer not to be in it of the build. So I think how I'm gonna have to do all my bike builds is just to show it to you as a built, show you early footage, maybe some, partway done stuff, but this is the finished product. And this is a product of 4 years of planning and collecting parts, getting things together, trying different paint schemes, ditching them, planning again, getting new tools, such as the ability to cut vinyl and to make my own fake brand. That's what Churlish is. Anytime I have to repaint a bicycle, I go Churlish because it's fun to be well, now this is my bike. This isn't the brand that it was, because the only things that are original to this bike are seat post, frame, fork. That's it. Everything else is swapped out. Got me these JG bike pedals with a JG bike sprocket. I don't even remember how many teeth. I ordered it so long ago. Got a 10-speed in the back, and I was going to be running all Advent because we have Advent shifter. Is that in focus? Sure. Advent shifter. We have Advent cassette, and I do have the matching Advent derailleur, but it didn't work for some reason. And it's not that the derailleur hanger is bent. Finger way out of focus. It's not that the derailleur... See, this is why I don't do build videos. My cinematography skills are lacking. Anyway, derailleur hanger not bent. It is straight. It is fine. It's just, for whatever reason, actually the real problem was there's a I don't know what it's called, this bolt, this one right here, that presses up against the bottom of the hanger. Yeah, it wouldn't hit on the Advent one. I tried different approaches. It just never worked right. I like my "Don't Slap Me Bro." That's just a cut vinyl decal that I put on there, and it looks nice. It's not the exact same color blue, but it's pretty close. And I love this rear view because I got me them wide canties. These are unbranded, probably some Chinese nonsense from back in the day. These are the original hangers. They're not in great shape, but I wanted to reuse them to be able to get the right size, the right height, and everything. These are not the original. Whoa, hey, careful. Woohoo! There we go. That is not a Ringley peace sign canty hanger. It's a knockoff that somebody made on eBay. It's a really well-made knockoff. And I think dude only made one round of these and then stopped making them. And I've got it on the front, I've got it on the back. That was the coolest thing you could have in the 90s, were cool canty hangers. I was gonna originally go threadless on the headset, and I had a threadless fork that I painted up, and then it turned out to be the wrong size, because the difference between 650B and 26-inch, easy to miss if you're not careful. And I was not careful enough. I just grabbed something from the co-op and it was the wrong size, painted that fork up, and then I had to paint this up. And I was like, well, I'm going to give it a dash of color. Put those two little stripes. Maybe I should have put them on the drive side, but you know what? Non-drive side, see, this drive side has the don't slap me bro. Gets a little busy with the pink on that side. This side needs a little dash of color, so that's fine. It's fine. Anyway, normally I don't like the index shifting, but I got this dialed in pretty well, so that's great. And yeah, these rims are not original to this bike. These came off of a Univega, which I donated that frame. Univega, don't sleep on Univega. My first serious mountain bike was the Univega, and I loved it. Anyway, it's got the parallax hubs, front and back. So I do have a lot of black accents, so it just kind of fits the theme that we have going. Got them black Puroma pedals. Those were super cheap when I got them. Got the double kickstand. Love me a double kickstand. This is the variety where it folds up to this side, folds up to the non-drive side, and both legs fold up there. It's super nice. This basket is like a random, you know, put your documents in there basket, or a teacher's classroom turn it in basket. And that is the canty mount front rack that we all get for these old bikes. Anyway, yeah, she's a tall stem, not gonna lie, and an equally tall. It's a little small for me, but you know what? It's a comfy ride. I mean, there's a lot of seat post in there, believe it or not. That Mama Jamma is long. And it's the only one I have of this size. It's a weirdly thick size. Yeah, some of these old bikes, you just get some weird size things. That is the only seat post I have in that size. That seat used to be on a different project, but it just fit color-wise so well with this. Anyway, she rides like a beauty. She's a fun bike. Very, very happy with the way it turned out. Yeah, did a lot of things on a budget, and you know what? I could point out all the flaws, but when you made a beautiful thing, sometimes you just got to be like, you know what? It's a beautiful thing. I'm not going to fixate on the flaws. I'm going to enjoy what it is. Anyway, so that is the Churlish Go-Getter. She's a beauty. Love this bike. Gonna put some miles on her for sure.